Hello and welcome to this episode of Billyfishing in the far north of Norway. Yes, I'm as far north as you can go. Still driving, of course. And this is what greets me. Not a nice cap, but a cloud cap. And today I'm going to try and catch a fish in the most northerly point possible. If the weather holds and the fishing does as well, it should be quite a good video. So the next time I turn the camera on, you're going to be somewhere new and exciting. Yeah. And yes, just like that, I'm back in Connemara. Yeah, magic. Yeah. I'm joking. Right, I left this all at Nordkapp. I am literally just around the corner from it here. This is basically the furthest north I can fish from the shore, or anybody else that doesn't have a helicopter, ropes and support team. Which of these I have? None! So I'm going to be doing some jigging because it's the easiest stuff to get in here. The terrain is a little bit challenging, but nothing for a guy carrying a spinning rod and an action camera, for instance. So we're going to get some jigging done. First of all, I'm going to tie on a leader, and then I'm going to run you through the jigs, the rods and everything else. Okay. This is my leader knot. It's called the BF knot. I use it because an FG is just not practical for the way I fish, connecting the bottom all the time. You would spend the whole day literally tying knots. An FG will take somebody who's fast to tie it 5 minutes. And for me, it will take literally just seconds for this. This is why I created this knot. It's called the BF knot. I'm going to tie it quickly in this video, and then I'm going to link the tutorial video in the description, okay? And there's a whole bunch of other tips and tricks and that about shore jigging. And I will add to this, the thinner the line, the more turns you have to do, okay? So up in my head you go. Yeah. Today I'm using 30-pound fluoro mono blend. I feel confident we're going with 30. I have lost a fish once, actually in the video I was talking about, that's linked in the description. That's the first time it's ever happened with this. So you create a loop in the leader line, yes, and you pass your main line through it. Then you pinch the tag and the leader line in your fingers, and for this knot I'm going to go around 6 times, right at the top. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, yes. Now you bend back the tag, you hold it in your thumb and forefinger, and now you go around just the leader another 7 or 8 times. That'd make it 9. And then you go back up the way you came, the same amount of times. Roughly. Right, and then you fall back down the tag, and then you go around the top half of the knot as well, 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you just go back through the loop the way you came. Then you hold the main line in your fingers and you slide the knot up, manipulating the tag and the main line as you go. I know you can't see because I have my fingers in the way, but I'm tying a knot, and that's why I'm going to link the tutorial in the description. Okay, then you get a pulling tool, or you can cut your fingers if you like, or use gloves. I prefer a pulling tool. This I make myself, and it will take you about 10 minutes to create one. It might take a little bit longer to source the parts, but in reality they cost you about 30 quid. This, you'd make about 100 of these for 30 quid yourself, and they float. The ones you buy do not float. If you drop them in the sea, they're gone forever, and that's the end of it. And so this is what I use. Saves me a bunch of line cuts and pain, and the knots improve as well. So first of all, I'm going to pull the tag, the main line tag, just to make sure it's tight. Then I'm going to hold on to the mono tag in my teeth. That's it. Now I'm going to cinch it down slowly. Manipulate the tags as you go. And that's it there. I'm going to trim it up. get on with my life. If you'd like to make one of these yourself, I will link that video in the description. It's very handy to have. Also, if you get stuck on a rock, you can pull for a break with it as well. So that's my little knot there. Doesn't take but a minute to tie. And then I just protect it with some super glue. And that will stop it from being knocked and beaten up a little bit anyway. Nice roll through my fingers just to make sure the glue's not going to stick to anything else. That's it, done, right? Nice. And let's clip it there. So we're almost ready for the first cast. I've never fished here before, just in case anybody was wondering, and it skipped through the proportion of the video where I explained what was going on and haven't got a clue. Right, down to the gear, right. The Beast Buster has become damaged. I have retired it for the season. The Shimano Salty Advance 30 to 80 grams is going to be doing most of the work for the light tackle fishing, and I'll use some other rods I have for the heavy tackle. But today it's just light tackle fishing, 60 gram lures and maybe some soft plastics. So that's it. So we get a cast in the water. See if we get a fishy, because I am hungry. So down it goes. If it catches Billy a first cast fish, nobody knows. So the water here is between 15 to 20 meters in depth. So, not first cast fish then. Oh well, can't have everything. Clothes are a big issue up here, because you need clothes that aren't going to let you down. And a company called Bearskin, they have sent me this jacket to test, and I'm going to do a review on it later on. And it's not really mad expensive like some of these jackets are. So yeah, we'll see if they offer me a promo code for ye lot or not. But anyway, so I'm going to be testing this out. It's a fleece lined soft shell jacket, and so far I'm very impressed. It's keeping me warm and it's keeping me dry. Gloves, yes, and usual boots with studs and water resistant trousers, right? But I would never mislead anybody. If the products I test are crap, I will say so. Say, yeah, this jacket's great and I don't use it in other videos, you know I'm a liar, right? So for now, this jacket is great. I'm going to test this for about a month and I'm going to see how I get on with it. Today I'm going to be using my slow jigs that I have cast, printed and painted myself. Also assist hooks, which I have tied myself as well. And this one here is 60 gram. I'm planning on doing a video on it later on in the year, because obviously I can't do it now because I'm on the road and I didn't have time to do it before because of disasters. But yeah, fast jigs, slow jigs, all types of jigs I'm going to be doing, right? It's pretty easy, cheap, most importantly. If you look at this lure here with the assists and everything else, you're looking at the guts of 20 quid. No joking, sometimes more, right? Now I'm just going to tie this on and I'm going to use what is called a wanna knot. So the wanna knot is like a super strong knot with kind of a bite trace as well. Sometimes their teeth can do a lot of damage and I have lost fish in the past. I will link the tutorial for this knot in the description, okay? Yes. I only took a light setup with me because yeah, I'm not impressed with the fishing so far up here. Not impressed at all. But you know, it's a long way to drive, right? If I was down around Boda or the Fulton or anything else and that cast went out, I'd be into easily 30 to 40 meters of water every cast, and here you're lucky if you get 20. I mean lucky, I had to search hard for this spot, and to get in here as well, it's not easy. So that's third cast, no fish. I'm gonna stop counting now. So I've had enough casts to tell me that the fish ain't biting here right now, or there are no fish here at all. I'm not going to hang around here all day in the hopes that they might just turn on. I think it's the really cold breeze that's blowing across the water here. It is freezing. I'm just going to move to another fjord in a town, I don't know, about 30 kilometers from here. Still the closest I can get to the water in Nordkapp. So apart from here, this is the very closest I can get, but there's no fish here. So I'm going to move to the second venue to catch my most northerly fish. All right. So the next time I turn the camera on, we're going to be somewhere new and exciting. Yeah! So my adventure has brought me to here, right? I don't know what the name of this place is. Nordkapp is somewhere over here in this direction. And as the first place wasn't producing, I hope this place here will. The water's a little bit deeper, but the day has moved on somewhat. It's about midday now. So I'm going to get a jig in. The jig's the same, the gear's the same, everything's the same. Yes, okay. So up on my head you go, you know. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I will begin. So the waters here is 20 to 30, depending how far you throw it, obviously. And it's a little bit of current, which isn't always a good thing, and which is not always a bad thing either. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, it's nice and deep. Right, see his first cast fish here. Yes, it is. Oh, look at that, man. That's dinner already. She's okay as well. Going collie. 2 pound collie. It's not that okay. We'll have to put him back. Get up here. Way down. What do we got? Codling. He's not that big. Just had a load of weed on his face. Yeah. If he's decent enough, I'll keep him. He looks okay. He looks like he's about 2 or 3 pounds. There we go. Ooh, he's alright. He'll do for the start. Woo. He's legal. I'm keeping him. So there's a nice little fish. I'd say about a little under 2 pounds anyway. And he'll do to start the collection for the dinner anyway. So another one like him, that'll be good. So we get this guy on a stringer and into the sea. Keep him fresh for me. Yes. So, not a bad start for my first fish from the far north. Let's see what we get second cast. Wow, that went a long way. See if we get second cast fish. Yeah, we're in. Oh, it's a good fish. Yes. They just love it on the drop, they just do. Oh, he's off, damn. Well, there's a few fish here anyway. Right, we get back out there and see if we can get that fish again. So, second cast fish, a nice bite, a little bit of a fight, and that was it. Let's see if we can get him this time. Down, down it goes. See if he catches Billy another fish. Who the hell knows? Yeah, no, bottom. Damn. No. Oh. Yeah, there went the fishing line. Something sharp down there. Oh well, we'll retie. So an old piece of fishing tackle, or net or something like that. bit me off. So I'll tie a new leader, which you've already seen, and get another jig on. So this is the next offering, another jig I produced this year, and this one is silver and UV, so it has a bit of UV accent on the edges and it's mostly silver. It's the middle of the day and the sun's almost above. The light will penetrate more deeply into the water, so now's the time to fish more flash than UV, and I think it will work very well. I've changed the assists to 6-0. The last fish popped off, so we get this in the water, see if we get a fish now. Yep. Cod and potatoes is on the menu tonight. There we go. Nice deep water. Should be a good fish in here. So I'm just jigging it along, lifting it up, letting it flutter back down, and the cod go mad for it. Most fish do up here, if you can put it in front of them. We'll put it out again, see if we can get out a bit further. Something had to go with it, a little collie or something. So the van that was here has moved, and it's allowed me to move further along the dock, maybe exploit some new water. We see. See if you got a fish this time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're in. You got him. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a better fish than I thought. Oh. Wonder would he fit in the net? It's a cod, of course. I'm not really that used to this rod, so I'm not going to say what size I think it is. It's fairly decent. Oh, that might be a halibut. Light tackle halibut, please. Yep, this is not a cod. If it is, it's a double. Oh, here it comes. That's not a halibut anyway, it's just a really nice cod, I think. It's a cod and a lump of weed, that's what's going on. Oh, it's a nice fish though. Oh, Jesus, yeah, that's a double all day. I'm gonna have to change this. Will he fit in my net? This is the big question. I got him. Thanks for the help, buddy. So I got to change over to the gaff head which I didn't think I'd need, but apparently I'm horribly wrong, as usual. Here we go. He's even still there. He's still there. Okay, we got him. Yep. Nice. Yeah, that's a double, all right. Yes, what a fantastic fish. And when you rod, he lifted that fish without any trouble at all. Easily 10. I'm not going to weigh it. I'm not going to measure it. It's just past experience tells me what size the fish is. And it's pretty big, right? So I have him down here, bleeding out. I've made that fish. If you want to know how to do that, I'll link that video in the description. It's both for round fish and flat fish. So far, my trip to the far north is turning out pretty good. I've contacted a few fish here, and one of them is a double figure cod. I am not complaining at all. I actually thought it was a halibut. I did not think there was a fish of that size here. That just goes to show Norway for you. You never know what to expect. I'm going to do a bait rod session on this pier as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. So there's my guy there. I give him, he's like either just about 10 or just under, right? Nice fish, right? And it only took about 45 minutes to catch him. Me and this guy have got a dinner date. Yes, we do. He's going to taste so good. There's nothing like made Arctic cod. It is the best tasting cod in the world. It is delicious. I would sooner eat this than steak. It is fantastic, especially a fish of around about this size here. Around about from 7 to 15 pounds is the best tasting fish you can possibly get. The only bad thing about catching a fish this size, right, is the fact that you have to stop fishing, right? Not unless you have a freezer or something with you. Right now I'm on the road, so it's not really possible for me to keep another fish. Like, this guy will keep me going for quite a while. So this is my first day in Nordkapp, and that is the second fish I caught. Not too bad. Beast of a fish for the first day in the far north. Just a few miles in that direction. The end of Europe stops and the fishing begins. So I hope you liked it. I'm Billy, this is Billy in the far north. Wherever you are in the world, remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.